The movie starts out with the crew waking up from cryosleep. After going through the morning, they see they got a distress signal from a planet's surface, but they're only halfway to their home. And by company policies, they land to investigate and soon find out there was an alien ship, and it was not a distress signal, but it was a warning.
That transmission. Mother's deciphered part of it. It doesn't look like an SOS.
What is it then?
Well, it looks like a warning.
But the crew that went to investigate didn't get it as a warning, as they got out of comm range. One of the people investigating falls down a ledge inside the ship and find eggs. And he gets close to one of these eggs and gets face-hugged by a creature. The crew runs back to the ship, and once they're on the ship, they're not in because of the quarantine demand by Ripley. But the captain made a decision to let them in, and they rushed to medical to get rid of this facehugger. They took a good look at it before doing anything on it, but the facehugger had acid for blood after trying to cut one of its legs. After a long time trying to get it off, it finally came off by itself, leaving the crew to celebrate that he survived. But it seems like he didn't survive after all, as the facehugger has put something in its chest.
Touch it! Don't touch it!
Oh nigga, you gay!
And is now on board after the entire incident. It is now trying to grow up while hiding and attacking vulnerable prey. It grows fast, and usually after almost an hour, it's in its full size, big and menacing, and it killed the entire crew but one person, Ellen Ripley. The director of the movie is called Ridley Scott and described by film producer Michael DeLay as the very best eye in the business. Director Ridley Scott was born on November 30th, 1937 on South Shields, Tyne and Wear, then County Durham. His father was an officer in the Royal Engineers, and the family followed him as his career posted throughout the United Kingdom and Europe, before they eventually returned to Teesside. Scott wanted to join the Royal Army, where his brother Frank has already joined the Merchant Navy, but his father encouraged him to develop his artistic talents instead, so he went to West Hartlepool College of Art and then London's Royal College of Art, where he helped found the film department.
The original Alien movie came out in the late 70s when everyone was in this high concerning sci-fi movies like Star Wars and Star Trek. No one thought that space could be as scary as Ridley Scott made it in the original Alien movie when it came out, as it was nothing like it compared to the other movies. The atmosphere, the design, the sound, this wasn't a super shiny, clean version of the future. It looked plausible and lived in, which was a new idea at the time. The production, and the line in space, no one can hear you scream, the script. All the characters are believable, and most of them except for Ash sound like truck drivers in space. So Alien was essentially a somewhat new take on monster movies mixed with a mix of sci-fi, horror and action. This all brings me to my most important point: the context. Alien was a revolutionary film, and it has influenced countless sci-fi/horror films first. So in short, I think it was so popular because everyone was caught off guard and it scared the crap out of them. Now, we have all been so desensitized that trying to get that same level of fear and dread from a fictional movie is all but impossible.